can someone's forehead actually reveal how they think, solve problems, or even whether they'll follow the rules or break them? It might sound strange, but some of the most telling clues about a person's personality are hiding just above the eyebrows. A simple bump, or the lack of one, could explain why someone is stubborn, spontaneous, or wildly determined. Get ready, the insights might surprise you. In this video, we'll break down 6 key forehead features that may reveal why they resist change or welcome it, how they make decisions under pressure, and even what kind of influence they naturally carry in a room. You'll learn how to spot these traits instantly and how to adjust your communication to connect better with others. We'll also cover practical tips for how to use this in real life and what to absolutely avoid. Let's unlock the mind behind the forehead. Welcome to Mastering Behavior. Number 1. The brow ridge forehead, the system thinker. A pronounced brow ridge, that bony ledge just above the eyes, tells us something powerful. These are people who live by systems, logic, and structure. They embrace rules and regulations. They prefer certainty and known procedures. Think military minds, scientists, or anyone who thrives in high-stakes, high-structure environments. These individuals aren't rigid for the sake of it. They just want to know the path. And once they do, they stick to it with almost robotic precision. Example: if a task has a clear process or tool, someone with a brow ridge will stick to that method no matter what. Innovation isn't as important as reliability. Connect and influence moment. Respect their system. Show you understand the rules, or at least have a structured approach. If you show up with clarity and order, you win their trust. Avoid improvising or being overly emotional. They may freeze or shut down if things feel chaotic. Never say, "Let's just wing it." Number 2. No brow ridge forehead, the adaptive creator. Now flip the script. If there's no visible brow ridge, you're likely dealing with someone flexible, spontaneous, and open to the unknown. They're adaptable. They go with the flow. They're naturally open to new ideas. Instead of following rules, they're constantly asking, "What works right now?" These are the problem solvers who don't panic when the textbook answer is missing. They grab whatever tools they have and improvise. Imagine artists, entrepreneurs, or crisis responders who think fast and bend the rules when needed. Connect and influence moment. Speak in possibilities, not rigid frameworks. Offer new perspectives and collaborate. They'll respect that. Avoid being overly technical or rule-bound. If you push rigid systems on them, they'll resist or shut down. They hate being boxed in. Number 3. The self-will pad forehead, the inner engine. This one's subtle, but incredibly powerful. If you see a fleshy bump or pad between the eyebrows, that's the self-will pad. It's the mark of tremendous willpower and personal drive. These are the people who say, "Once I decide, nothing can stop me." Even as children, they probably made up their mind early and refused to back down. It's not arrogance. It's raw internal determination. These people don't need permission or motivation. Their fuel comes from within. Connect and influence moment. Respect their goals. Speak directly and with purpose. Help them achieve, and they'll remember you forever. Avoid trying to control them. It backfires. These personalities are self-motivated. Any attempt to push them will be met with quiet resistance or bold defiance. Number 4. The round and full forehead, the visionary thinker. A round, full forehead suggests creativity, imagination, and original thinking. These minds don't just think outside the box. They question if the box even needs to exist. They crave freedom, dislike micromanagement, and often surprise others with unusual or visionary ideas. Connect and influence moment. Give them space to explore. Invite their input on fresh ideas. They'll reward you with innovation. Avoid Rigid rules are strict processes. Too much structure kills their flow. Number 5, the backward-angled forehead, the rapid retainer. This forehead type is associated with fast thinking and a strong memory. These people absorb information quickly and apply it practically. They thrive on efficiency, patterns, and proven methods. Connect and influence moment. Use past success stories, evidence, or clear logic to get through. They love reliable frameworks. Avoid vague theories or speculation. If you can't back it up, they'll lose interest fast. Number 6, the straight forehead, the linear strategist. This shape indicates a linear, step-by-step thinker. They like to process in order: 1, 2, 3, not 3, 1, then 7. They're not slow, they're methodical. They build conclusions carefully, and once they get it, they don't forget. Connect and influence moment. Break things down clearly. Present step-by-step logic. Respect their mental pace. Avoid dumping disorganized or rapid-fire information. It creates overwhelm and disengagement. In a team meeting, tensions rise. The one with a brow ridge grows frustrated. The plan lacks structure. Where's the framework? What's the system here? They ask, visibly unsettled by the ambiguity. Across the table, the no-ridge teammate shrugs and smiles. Let's just figure it out as we go. They're energized by the unknown, ready to adapt and improvise. Meanwhile, the one with the self-will pad is already moving. They don't need consensus. They've mapped the plan in their head and are 3 steps ahead, charging forward with or without the group. The round forehead person starts proposing totally new ideas no one's considered, visions beyond the agenda. The sloped forehead team member reminds everyone how a similar situation was solved last year, pulling from memory and precedent. And the straight forehead member is still quietly processing, building a mental checklist step by step. Suddenly it clicks. The disconnect isn't about communication styles, it's about cognitive wiring. Each forehead shape isn't just physical, it's behavioral DNA in motion. Once you can read it, team dynamics transform. Misunderstandings dissolve. Collaboration becomes intelligent alignment. Let's zoom out. You've just learned how to read the invisible, from structure-loving system builders to spontaneous creators to will-powered chargers and beyond. But here's the real insight. Most people aren't just one type, they're a blend. And your own forehead? It might evolve through age, mindset, or major life events. Face reading isn't a box, it's a lens. And here's the key. This isn't about judgment, it's about empathy. When you understand how someone processes the world, before they speak, before they decide, you unlock a new level of trust, influence, and connection. Next time you meet someone, pause. Look up just a little. Their forehead might be silently telling you everything you need to know. You just have to learn how to listen with your eyes. This week, you're not just seeing faces. You're decoding foreheads. Your challenge: for the next 7 days, observe every person you interact with. Quietly, intentionally. Pay close attention to one area, the space just above the eyes. Ask yourself, is there a brow ridge? Do they seem structured, precise, rule-driven? Is it smooth and open? Do they pivot easily, go with the flow, think on their feet? Is there a fleshy pad between the brows? Do they show silent confidence, intense will, unshakable direction? Is the forehead round? Are they creative and imaginative? Is it sloped? Do they retain knowledge fast and rely on memory? Is it straight? Do they build thoughts step by step and stick to plans? Now try this, just one small shift in how you engage. With a brow ridge, be clear, be structured, bring a method. With no ridge, be flexible, be fluid. Offer options. With a self-will pad, be direct, respect their drive, let them lead. With a round forehead, encourage vision. Brainstorm, dream big. With a sloped forehead, show logic. Point to what worked before. With a straight forehead, be sequential. Build in steps. You're not changing who you are, you're aligning with how others think. And when you do that, resistance fades, understanding grows, and connection becomes effortless. You just unlocked something hidden in plain sight. A blueprint that's etched into every forehead you see. But this is just the beginning. Next week, we will go deeper into what people's eyebrows tell you that you never learned in school. By next Monday, you'll speak less and influence more, without pushing, without guessing. Subscribe for mastery, because once you start reading faces, you stop playing catch-up in conversations and start leading them. Let's keep decoding.